What's up, guys? Today I'm going to be answering a couple questions about the S21 Ultra. So Samsung just had their launch event, and I've had a couple of questions like, should I upgrade to the S22 Ultra? Is it a good idea to still buy the S21 Ultra? I actually think it's an excellent time to buy the S21 Ultra because the price has been going down. It's going to continue to go down. From here on out because of the newer phone is on the way. And I would say there's no real logical reason to upgrade to the S22 Ultra unless you really unless you really have the money and you just want the newest phone. You're not getting a massive upgrade here unless you just really want a phone with a built-in stylus. Now, I think what a lot of people forget is that the S21 actually does have stylus support. You can buy a stylus and you can just buy a case and you can have pretty much it built in. Now, it's not going to be, as a nice experience as, the slide in, having it built into your phone. But this phone does have pen support, and you can buy an S Pen, or you can just buy a third-party pen. They have, some for Samsung as well too. But pen support does work pretty well on the S21 Ultra, so that's why I said it's not really a massive upgrade. And in terms of the screen, I do really like the screen. They went with basically a Galaxy Note really square screen, but the screen on here is really great too. It's not really that big of a difference. It's still 120 hertz. It's still 1440p. This screen, it looks like this one has a not as aggressive curve to it as the new S22 Ultra as well too. But essentially, a normal person would not really, you're still getting a high quality Samsung screen. They're pretty much identical besides the design. And speaking of the design, I really do like the S22 Ultra's design, but a lot of people are sort of on the fence. A lot of people still like this design a little bit more. So let me know what you guys think. Do you like this design more or the new S22 Ultra's design? I really do. I actually like both designs. The S22 Ultra reminds me of the LG Velvet, so I'm perfectly fine with design. I don't have an issue with that at all. But let's go ahead and talk about speed quality. We've seen the benchmarks basically, and I pre-ordered the phone, so I'll show you guys. We've seen the benchmarks basically. The Snapdragon AAA processor is not going to be, for a normal person, and even for like a smartphone tech head, it's not going to be a drastic upgrade. The gaming experience is still going to be basically the same. Yeah, you'll get higher benchmark scores on Antutu and Geekbench, but honestly, it's going to play PUBG the same. It's going to play your games the same. It's going to be able to multitask very smoothly the same. There's no like massive difference there. So like I said, if you have a S21 Ultra, I would just hold on to it. And also, some good news about this phone is that this phone actually gets another year of major OS updates, which was actually big. So this phone gets 4 years of major OS updates now instead of 3, and then you get 5 years of security patches. So you can actually hold on to this phone much, much longer. Now, as far as image quality, you're getting still a very good camera on the S21 Ultra. Now, I have to get see the still side by side because I've seen some pretty impressive shots, especially from the zoom shots from the new S22 Ultra. It look really nice. But like I said, this still does 100 times zoom, right? It still takes excellent flagship quality photos. Honestly, some of the best that you can get on any smartphone. Great video. So yeah, it's just not like, if you already have this phone, I wouldn't rush to upgrade unless I had the money. Like, it's not something that feels mandatory to me, honestly. Now, my thing is, I really want to compare the S22 Ultra to the older Notes, like the Note 9, the Note 10 Plus. I think those users are going to be, maybe more enticed to upgrade. But if you have a S21 Ultra, or you thinking about getting one, I would say, yeah, go ahead and get one. You save a lot of money too. The S22 Ultra starts off at, I believe, what is it, $1,200. So it is a very expensive phone. And like I said, you can find these phones newer, cheaper, right? And you can find the 12 gig RAM model of this phone much cheaper than you would get the S22 Ultra with a 8 gig 128. So there's, some, pros with going with the S21 Ultra. You get to save money and you still get a very good phone that's going to have very long software support. And like I said, not really much, there's not a massive difference. So what do you guys think? What's your opinions? Be sure to let me know, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.